Guys, it's Trainer Talk UK here. I know I've not been very active in terms of making videos and that, and obviously I do apologise. But I have been keeping everyone up to date as best as I can through the Instagram at Trainer Talk UK. Um, so if you want to go and follow that, I do try and keep everyone up to date best as I can because I've got a lot of work on, can't always make time for videos, but luckily I've got some time today, so we're going to go over both these Yeezy releases, resale, stock, that sort of thing. So I think what we'll tackle first are the sesames here on the left, and then we'll worry about the salts later on. So the sesames are, without a doubt, like the biggest um, release this year of Yeezys. Everyone's gassed. Everyone thinks they're the best looking, and I've actually seen them in person, and they are really, really nice. So there's that to look forward to. What I'm doing now is I'm just going through the store list because I think it'll be a very easy cop um, for going into store. I think stores will be getting a lot of stock. They might be getting like 30, 40 pairs each, depending on location and whatever. And if you think about that, that's really good. You could literally, if you want to guarantee a pair, you can go to wherever you're based. So if you go onto adidas.com/Yeezy and store finder, you can look for your local store locations. There's literally every aspect of the UK is here: Aberdeen, Belfast, Birmingham, Bournemouth, Dublin, Edinburgh, Glasgow, Leeds, Leicester, Liverpool, London, obviously. And if you just look at the amount of stores that London has, it just suggests a lot about stock. Like there's going to be hordes of these things. Then of course Manchester, um, Nottingham, and Sheffield. And no offense to Sheffield, but if stock's in Sheffield, you know there's a lot of stock. Um, so from that, I personally, what I would say is go out, queue up, and get a pair that way because you guaranteed it. If you're there early enough, like I say, 5, 6 o'clock, it might be a bit too early, but you want to guarantee yourself that pair. Bring your brother, bring your girlfriend, bring whoever with you. Get a couple pairs, get them for your mates. Try and resell them on or such. But that's the going into store part of things. Now, if you guys do not want to do that and you want to stay at home, then that's fine as well. We're going to cop like that also. So what we're going to want to do is use again the multiple people jig. As far as I'm aware, Adidas haven't changed the release method and it still works. So a lot of my OG subscribers will know all about the multiple people jig. But if you don't, I'll just take you through it now. Basically, you want to go on the top right in Google Chrome. This can only be done in Chrome where it's got a little picture of like a blank person, or it might say your name or whatever. You want to go down, you're going to press that and the menu's going to come up. You're going to go down to here where it says manage people. You're going to click that and there you go. You can see my people. You just want to hit add person, make the person, then hit add, and then it's done. So once you've done that, on each person you want to go to adidas.com/Yeezy on the release date. They're releasing here at 9 a.m. it says, but you want to be on the website around 8, just in case anything goes wrong or such. And every time I've been early, I have copped. The only time I've never copped on Adidas is once. Every time I've gone to cop, I've copped. It's probably a mixture of luck and skill, but it does work. So basically, you just want to do that on the release date, and I would advise using between 8 and 10 accounts. Now, I know you might be thinking, whoa, we just seen all that stock, but there's rumours that the stock on the Adidas website is about 22k. And if you think about how hyped they are, like, people are gassed over these, like, they're going to be flying off the shelves. and only 20,000. Like, that's nothing. These are gonna fly. So I'd be using 8 to 10 accounts and trying my luck in that way. And then, of course, we also have raffles. Best thing to do for raffles from the UK is go and hit the Soul Supplier. Shout out to them. They they're really good, like a really good source. Not quite as good as stuff like Soul Links and stuff, but respect to them. Um, what you want to do is you want to hit raffles, um, and you just look for the sesames. They're over here. And then what they will have done is listed all the raffles out nicely like that for you. I mean, it's a brilliant website, Soul Supplier. Again, shout out to them. So yeah, there's tons of raffles you can enter to, and you can enter them multiple times. But I think this is one of the very rare occasions where I wouldn't even bother entering any raffles. Like, me personally, I'm not too sure if I'm going to go for these or not. If I do, I'm probably just going to go out and go and get them in hand, because you don't want to be waiting for delivery. Adidas, it's free delivery, but they take like a week or something, and then you know I've had a lot of issues with Parcel Force, and sorry to say, but they just take the absolute piss sometimes, like properly. So that's one thing with Adidas. You might love Parcel Force. I just think it's shit. But anyway, um, with Adidas, that's the score. And then some retailers, especially European ones, might charge you for shipping, like Soulbox and that. They'll charge you for shipping. And also, they might bump the retail up a little bit as well by 10-20 quid. And they're already 180, so you got to think about that too. Now, that's how to get it very quickly. Now, let's think about the resale side of things. What do I think resale will be? Well, I think the first thing we should do is head over to StockX and have a look, because StockX, although there's a lot of issues with it and whatever, it, it's a good resource to check, like the stocks on what the resale's gonna be. It's actually fairly accurate as well. So here we go. So you can see now the lowest ask is 230 quid. That's like what, 50 quid over retail for a size 8. Um, it's not really great, to be fair. It's already gone down £7. Someone's accepted a size 11. As you can see, the biggest sizes do tend to go for a little bit less. Again, I would advise going size 4 till 3.5 to 5.5. They're probably your best bets. You can't see it on the screen, but the ask for the 3.5 is actually 777,000. So go for that size. Obviously, that's just a buyer taking the mick, but 3.5 probably will be the best size to resell. Personally, I think if you can get it in hand on the day, we'll have the usual, bulk buyers that'll be offering 20-30 quid on top of retail. If you're lucky enough to live in somewhere like London, where they all seem to be based, you can do cash meets. And I know you're thinking 20-30 quid, is it worth it? In the grand scheme of things, it might not be, but the way I tend to think of it is if I get them on Adidas, it takes like 20-30 minutes to cop, and for 30 quid for 20-30 minutes work, that's really good. Like, you would not get that at work. So if you look at it in that aspect, and another way to look at it is if you go out and queue up 6 and say the shop opens at 9, you've waited 3 hours, you're saying, whoa, 3 hours, that's like a normal wage. But if you go with like your brother, your friend, or whatever, or you pay someone else to come with you, say you pay them a tenner or something, and you get a couple pairs, and you're seeing that there's loads of shops dropping these, and shops open and close at different times. And when you get there, there might be like regular people that queue up that might start doing a list. Then they stick to that list, and you can get a place in the queue at multiple shops. Go into one, go into the other. and find these bulk buyers and sell your shoes off, and you can get 3 pairs is about £90 profit. That's all right. That's really good, and you can stick that towards whatever you want. So my advice would be go 3.5 to 5.5. I'd miss out 6 and 7, 7.5, 8. I'd miss all that out. I'd just go straight to 9 to 11 as well. Worst case scenario. Um, that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to go over the Sesame release. Like I say, I'm extremely busy these days, unfortunately, so I can't always get videos out there. But the best thing to do is just to follow me on Insta at Trainer Talk UK. Um, I always update you guys as best as I can. I posted pictures of when the Royals and the Court Purples went live, and they're not for resales on the sneakers app. During that week of ones. Um, I've also said that a couple locations will be getting them, the sesames and such, and just going over like what I find out and putting it on there. I put the sense links for the Virgil and Serena Williams shoes. We're doing good work on there, to be fair. I posted locations for the Rookie of the Year too, which was a really good cook if you got the right sizes, which again was 6 to 8. But anyway, guys, that's gonna round things off for this video. Um, Let me know in the comments if you've got any questions. But the best way to get hold of me is to DM me at Trainer Talk UK, because I'm not always active on YouTube. So sorry about any slow replies people have been getting. I think the next video I'm gonna do, hopefully if things go to plan, will be about the sneakers app and the draw and the Leo drops, because I did actually manage to cop the Rookie of the Year, and I do know that was basically a GR shoe, but I think there was some method behind it, and things you can do to increase your chances of copying. But like I say, guys, that's it for now, and I hope to catch you very soon.